Palworld is going to unalive Pokemon, is what I've been hearing for the past few months. Palworld is a new survival game that has been taking the gaming industry by storm, and has sparked quite the controversy, especially in the Pokemon community. Wonder why? Do Pokemon fans have the right to be upset, or will Palworld finally dethrone the multimedia giant? We'll get into that right now. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Oh boy, another Pokemon YouTuber bitching about Palworld. Just shut up and listen, okay? I like to think that I provide fair and very honest criticism when it comes to this franchise that I love so much. So if you think that I'm going to just complain about Palworld the entire video, you're wrong. And with that, let's talk about the character models. Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize that a lot of the Pal's designs are more or less just reskinned Pokemon designs. I mean, Robinquill literally has the same exact color palette as Decidueye and is an archer, so I don't think that's a coincidence at all. Some people have said that the designs for these Pals were created with AI. I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen any sources that have confirmed that, but it kind of looks like someone just played Pokemon Infinite Fusion and just turned it into a 3D model. Hold on just one sec. I'm just gonna create Dynawesome real quick. Now I know what you're thinking, oh, but Pokemon ripped off of Dragon Quest. Stop right there. Dragon Quest conceptualized these designs, whereas Pokemon kind of put their own spin on them. You might argue that Palworld did the same thing with their Pal designs, but if I'm playing Dragon Quest and I see this thing, I'm not thinking, oh wow, that's a Caterpie. Whereas if I'm playing Palworld and I see this, that's a grass type Cinderace. What I'm saying is if I'm playing Palworld, I can immediately identify which Pokemon a Pal is based off of. Whereas if I'm playing Dragon Quest, I can't really do that. When I saw Dynawesome for the first time, it's 100% Lilligant, Goodra, and Meganium. It literally has Meganium's neck and eyes. It's the same exact, one-for-one carbon copy. Now here's the thing. Despite the designs being eerily similar, they're just changed just enough so Nintendo can't really do anything about it. Now when it comes to gameplay mechanics, Palworld does share some similarities to Pokemon, for instance capturing Pals and battling. You catch Pals using your Pal Sphere, and you can also battle with them. Now these Pals also have different elements or a type chart that's very similar to Pokemon, except with less elements. Now what separates Pals from Pokemon is that each Pal has a work skill that benefits the player outside of battle. So you have things like mining, farming, watering. It's like a job system in pretty much every RPG game. Now there are other mechanics that set Palworld apart from Pokemon, you have the survival mechanic. You have crafting, which is similar to Minecraft. So really, in terms of gameplay, the only similarities that Palworld has to Pokemon is the battling and the capturing, and even that can be a little different because I know damn well I'm not punching a Fido in the face. Nintendo or Pokemon, I don't really remember which one, released a statement saying that they are going to be investigating Palworld. If you've been part of the Pokemon community for a while, you probably know that Pokemon is very particular about their IP. So I think really what the issue Nintendo would have with Palworld is the fact that these are some Pokemon-esque creatures that are going around with literal weapons, and also you can kind of turn them into slaves. Other than the obvious one-for-one copies of the Pokemon designs, I think that's really the only problem that Pokemon has with Palworld. The question here is, will Palworld kill Pokemon? Palworld has sold a staggering 19 million downloads across both Steam and Xbox, which is only 4 million less copies than Gold, Silver, and Crystal sold, and those games have been out for a very long time. Now I think this could be attributed to a few things, like being literally half the price of a Pokemon game, or even just simply being marketed as Pokemon with guns. Now that sounds like a pretty damn good game to me. Now 19 million copies is an incredible amount, and this could be alarming to Nintendo, Pokemon Company, and Pokemon fans. And perhaps this is the competition that Pokemon needs in order to make good games. I'm not saying Pokemon games are bad at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm a Pokemon YouTuber, I love this franchise. But pretty much since Pokemon had been conceptualized, they've had pretty much zero competition. My answer to the question of will Palworld kill Pokemon is as long as Palworld is being marketed as Pokemon with guns and Pokemon isn't being marketed as Palworld without guns, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Now, Palworld is a super fun game, Pokemon is a super fun franchise, and I think at the end of the day, we're just comparing apples to oranges, so I think we should just literally settle the debate here and just let Palworld fans enjoy Palworld and let Pokemon fans enjoy Pokemon. Now I hope this video kind of sheds some light on the situation. It's really not that serious. Calm down. Subscribe for more Pokemon content. See you in the next one. Peace.